her bell because look at this, I'm fucking delicious. Just saying. Daddy's home. I wore is a zip up tie. Got my cool dude leathers on. And got some stripes on my pants. Sup, babies? Did you miss me? It's been like months. Whatever 100 episodes equal out to. Got a list of shit to talk about. I didn't put any organization into it. I just slapped some shit together. So we're just gonna party with Big Poppa. Gonna keep tugging on the beer just so I can keep talking out the mouth hole. I don't know why I have to wink after that, but did it. We're just gonna party. We're just gonna have fun. I don't know if my hair is gonna stay together, but I like the way that the light shimmers off the gray. Kiss from a rose on the gray. Ooh. Seriously. Decided to dress all fancy. I didn't bother fucking tucking the shirt in though, because Big Poppa just gotta let it swing. Speaking of sway, turns out Bombolero just means to like swagger or sway. So, learned that. Thought that was pretty cool. Again, I just have kind of a list of what was covered, but like, it's missing a bunch of shit, I know. And I have something to add that I don't even think was covered, but it's important because we're looking at bones and shit, and Daddy's got a bone. You can call me Bone Daddy. You can call me Big Poppa. Again, you can call me Ron Zertnert. It's like just Trent Reznor backwards, but look at that. And it's kind of hidden. That's why I left the shirt untucked. But ZZ Muffin Top is pretty legit as a statement piece. My favorite is I had to put this up on the internet so that I could access it. And where I put it, which is hella poetry, because, you know, shit that I get to say, that's fucking rhymes, fucking bars, poetically sexy. But a lot of it is actually, like, censored. So that's whatever. But the first line just says, shit take mushroom and ZZ Muffin Top, which is like, I try to be a fun guy. Turns out, humans, our DNA is like 50% similar to mushrooms anyhow. So, mycelium to meet you. Oh, I guess I should fucking double leather strap. I think this is like leather, fake leather, whatever. Strap the fuck into this. As you can see, I look like a fucking Muppet. A handsome Muppet. But this shit is unruly. As I am the camera. I roll. There's you're a bad bitch. You could probably call me bitch too, but you gotta know how to stroke it. I'm just saying. I'm like a cat. You don't pet me proper, I'm just gonna take out claws, and I just, this is natural instinct with a big cat. Yellow purra, motherfucker. Also, we were talking about the fact that most of these episodes happen after midnight, so they're like the midnight mini stirrings. It's like tiny rock babies. But seriously, ordained minister under like a different name, but credentials are so strange. What is a professional really? Just somebody who got a piece of paper from some sort of group that almost sometimes verifies proof of capacity, which can ebb and flow over time anyhow, so whatever. I'm just getting right into this, or getting correctly deep into it, because this bitch got both hands. Because it's gonna come up again. But it's like saying stank booty. Arr, arr. I heard you got that stank booty. Because, I've been eating a lot of pepperettes. For a variety of reasons. So, you know, you let a great waft emanate from the nethers. Sometimes you just gotta congratulate yourself on got that stank booty. And then, farta fartus in Latin just means stuff. So, like, if you get all stuffed up, you get a little fartast. But I also developed a whole fucking audience of stuffed animals. There's, well, there's only 1, 2. Okay, there's a blow-up jack-o'-lantern, but it's stuffed with air. It's the same difference. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 and a half. I say a half because there's a stuffed animal in a Pokeball, so I don't know what to count that as. But, like, we got a whole menagerie up in here. So, I guess it's time to try to make music. Gonna keep tugging on the beard. It's basically holiday party starty. So, ready. So, what the whole goal of this is to learn naturally, seeing mistakes as they happen as not quite mistakes but stepping stones to success, because let's be real, everyone's gonna make mistakes. If they just don't make mistakes, they might be lying to you. So what I do is I hit the style button, and lately it's just been smushing the palm on those buttons, depressing the buttons with my squishy bits. We're going reggae too. Just had this like yesterday, but it's cool. It's cool. Reggae is a great time. Great for that chill party vibe to start off this fucker. And electric organ trio. Trio. Diggly-dee, trio. And I guess we're off. Or we're on. Depends on how you wanna, depend on your preferred articulation. I don't know how this looks from the back, but it's basically like a mop. What do I look like? Kind of like a mixture between Hagrid and Karl Marx, maybe? I don't know. Still think I'm up there. So I'm just gonna go through the list of shit. Gonna party. Gonna talk about stuff. I'm just gonna have fun. It doesn't even matter. We're here just to celebrate episode 200. 200 of this. What the fuck? But, again, the whole point is, with learning, there's a comfort zone where you just kind of remember, recall, and practice the same old shit. There's a little bit of that in this because we've touched the same button before. It's just gonna happen. But then if you stretch past your comfort zone, there's like a sweet spot for learning. But that zone isn't supposed to be uncomfortable. You're supposed to just be comfortable with knowing that you're going to make mistakes and you can recalibrate because you're a confident human being. Now, that is kind of assumption, but whenever I make an assumption about other people, I try to make that assumption something with power so that they can exist and grow up to those articulations and expectations. If I'm going to project something, it's probably the best thing to do is to project power, function, amazing things onto others so that they can see it in themselves. Maybe not immediately, but they can work up to it. And you, personally, I would rather be correct and see somebody succeed than to, because what's a curse, really? It's not just saying fuck, because fuck, piss, shit, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tis, fart, turd, twat. I fucked your mom. You know I'm your daddy, because I did this to your mama, Superfly. But maybe a curse is to project a future on somebody else that isn't in their best interest. Because if we're all from the same source consciousness, then whatever I assume of other people is just a reflection of what I assume of myself or other humans. So maybe we can just clear our views and see society as having potential. Might be a great time. Might be a cool experiment, you know? Look like if Einstein went a little bit extra wild. Or extra sexy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bet you do. Jealous? Great to meet you too. I like to waft my hand under my nose like it's got a brandy snifter into it. Lychee. I make a lot of quotes on this. Because if we're all like a recap, remix of what came before us, we just add a little personal zest and spice. Oh, speaking of zest and spice, because it's a weird thing, besides the fact that I might randomly smell the pepperettes, which has been discussed, I applied to my person. My underarms smell like the phoenix, so if I need to like set myself ablaze through song, I'm gonna come back every fucking time like a something, like myself. And then saga, so I can smell masculine. But like the Phoenix Saga, give you a little shimmy. But you might like it. Otherwise, So, another hot trick is if you get your mind, body, spirit all working at the same time, being present in the moment, and trying to enjoy the moment, to appreciate what happens, to appreciate the aether, again, all your influences, all of your ancestors, because they allowed you to have this fucking moment, and to do your best in it. Don't think about the past, they lost you, and the future can't have you yet. Currency, value added in your presence, what you pay attention to. That's the real money. There's so many people who try to like plan ahead, but they don't actually get the sign on by other people or themselves. So what the fuck is the point? Most times, what people worry about never fucking happens. There was a study that said 90% of the time, what people are worried about doesn't happen. So you're preparing for 10% when you could just exist and problem solve as you go. You're going to have to do it anyhow. So you might want to get some practice in just doing it. You got it. I believe in your ability. Just fucking get her done. So the way I try to get her done, besides asking if she wants to be done, the instruments, they're pretty excellent. Like, again, I just kind of hang out with, like, top tier things, and together, we apply energy. Magic shit. Wonder if I can just, like, give her a little tie-tie. Oh no, that's not working. Little psyops. Oh, pretty. Let's try. I've seen the ladies do this before. We're in the spirits. I haven't drank in a while, but. Oh yeah. Now do I look like Koopo? I look like what are those called? Whatever. From Final Fantasy, the little thing with the red dot that is above their head. I'm like a Sims character for sexy old man magic. Yeah. It's just how it works. I'm gonna keep grooming myself on the camera because that's just how it works. Let's go. Yep. Why do you do what you do? Do you enjoy the moments you see through? 'Cause even when something is kind of hell, you can make it amazing if you figure out how to swell. Don't swell inappropriately. But I believe in your ability to problem solve. Just if you have other people around you, double checking what they enjoy before you start doing might help. That's pretty though. So we had an episode about the stank booty, because it was just a funny concept. But then we went stank booty toot, like toot toot. It's more ass edition, and more ass is just like swampy. Swampy, all like mired in the mucks. And then it was the kamikaze. Cause kamikaze was the divine wind. Kami is deity in Japanese. And kaze is the wind. So it's breaking divine wind, which is basically what I'm gonna call whenever I fluff my pants. The next topic on my list is dark matter mystics. Now, the mystics are a character class, I guess, from Rick and Morty, and they were summoned by a push of the button. And they showed up and they asked what, kind of like a genie in a lamp, what was needed. And maybe everybody here on Earth is like a dark matter variant, because we've been summoned her for a very particular situation that only our souls know. So maybe that's why we show up in the show, is to problem solve. Where we're needed, where we function, where we can do the best. At conjunction junction, what's your function? But it requires practice and effort, a little documentation, a little vibration, whatever appeases your station. But only you can know what's true, but you also got to summon the dark matter within you. There was a whole episode about dove, black dove, because like the Black Swan event being basically me, like something that nobody saw coming, but it's a fucking doozy. Dove in, oh, I forgot, I think that's Irish, but it inspired the name of my shiny celestial trouser snake. Now her name is Dove Snake Moana, like Black Snake Moan. Moana. It's a little bit more fancy. Look at where matching. Oh yeah. Who's to say what you're made out of? What if it's a trading card kind of situation where you can collect aspects of what you've seen before? And I talked about phenomenal action being not something to get you sore, but how do you get inspired for? So you just take the functional elements of what you've seen on shore, and then when you go out to sea, you can apply that to set your trajectory to sail to your sexy time island. Oh, I forgot to mention, it comes up later on my list, but about that. Because we're talking about the skeletal system. I was talking about the fibula. And it's like, beside the tibia, down beneath the patella, against the femur is the fibula. You stand on it, baby. You stand on it, baby. Kind of like a somehow more existy Rob Zombie. Again, beside the tibia beneath the patella, attached to the femur is the fibula. Let's try it again. This is what I'm saying. You're gonna make some mistakes. You just recap, get back on the fucking track. Besides the patella. This is the femur, fibula. So, besides the tibia, beneath the patella, attached to the femur is the fibula. Besides the tibia, beneath the patella, attached to the femur is the fibula. You stand on it, baby. Beside the tibia, beneath the patella, attached to the femur is the fibula. I will take it. This is why we call it a practicing, not a perfecting. fibula. I want to make a whole skeletal metal cover album, I guess now. Like that. Ooh, ba-da, ba-da, boom, ba-da, ba-da, ba-da. I get a great balance, like a whole. Here we go. There's actually, I can't remember his name. There's a big Muppet that was more of a brown hue that had a similar hairdo. But what we gotta do, flip the thingy pipe. Just show you how I lay that correctly. Then I'm gonna try to 200 around my hand before it hits the ground, floor, lands, whatever. Let's see how we do. Go to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That did not work out, but I was trying to. This mustache beard combo is a interesting ordeal. But I heard the ladies might wanna, I don't know. Let's try again. Go. Not quite what I was going for. Again, the goal, it's nice to set a goal. Flip this 200 times around my hand without dropping it. I'm gonna get it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, just weird. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, that's a win on that. 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 300, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 400. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 500, it's a new record. Of course, I showed up for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. That's a drop. 5, 12, though. The next line just says, it's actually censored from me, but it's Shithead City. 'Cause in Hindi, when you say shithead, just means city. So it's a funny joke. Maybe like a hot take on society. I mean, me showing up here for episode 200 should be like heralding announcement. We're gonna throw it down on the shofar. I didn't put this, I don't think, on this, but I'm still trying to pull a rabbi out of the habit. Cause there's some harebrained, curled up scheming. And maybe it's all about what we've been dreaming. And it could be better than it's been seeming. Seeming. But that was an unexpected joke. I'm just gonna add this because it's funny. The next line just says deadbeat deity. I mean, there's some entities that wanted to be called godly, but they were acting pretty naughty. So maybe that word became a misnomer. Like Homer. Dope! I can get it. I can feel like my cheek pulse under the beard. That's a strange sensation. I guess I need to work on my ambilambiosity. Cause in Latin, labia, lip. I thought that was labia down there. I don't. Maybe that's why they're both called lips, but I didn't comprehend it like that. And why is the pooper a brown eye? How many eyes does a person have? Like, I realize that I have 4. 5 if you count the invisit. And then does it have 6 eyes? Okay. There's also cats. Apparently have something called the vomeronasal passage, and that's why they like open their mouths when they sniff feet, just so they can sense it with extra organs. Oh, then any time that I kind of hear that little heffalump sound, I like to say, oh, elephant in the room, like elephant in the room. Because Aleph and Ayin were supposed to be silent, but they have so much presence because Aleph is the center of the horoscopes. So it could be the source illumination, kind of like the sun, the heavenly father. Because everything is made out of excited stars. And then Ayin is the darkness, or the Ayin nothingness that can see everything because it's in everybody, just like interstellar space. So heaven's actually in your body. Oh, your grace. Turns out, I gotta tug on the beard to get a good, great, excuse my language, speaking of deadbeat deities. If everything's on a spectrum, there's no such thing as average, so it's best to be specific so you actually know where you're going, so you don't take as much damage. Because performative nicety doesn't seem all so nice. Maybe it's better to be kind, but actually be authentic. At least that would be my advice, but to each their own sources, manifestations, whatever prostrations you need. Speaking of the brown eye, calling the hindquarters the shipyard. The yard that I take my ships. Just sending it out to sea. Toiletry. Flush it down to the abyss. So Halifayan in the room. You got so much presence like my shipyard that goes boom boom. Just saying. So, the word erotisi in Greek is a Inquisition or questionable Greek behaviors, but like when you ask clarifying questions and then actually like listen to what the other person says and then apply that knowledge, it'd be like 20 questions of sexy time. Because when you actually listen to the other and then respond with authenticity, you seem both dominant and functional, and it adds a little credibility and trustworthiness. Speaking of Greek, Hellenus, it was what the Greeks call Greece. So maybe it's not all Greek to them because they comprehend that they might also be in Helheim. They actually don't mind calling themselves like Hellenist beings. Just saying. Oh. Choose what you do, cause you're gonna have to be all aboard, cause it's your body that you're trying to work with, dude. Gotta train your whistle. Next thing is locus of control. So a loca was a realm of existence, but also for loca was a strange drink. So maybe you want to get all crazy with it, but you gotta see your locus of control, your capacity to work with what's going on and make decisions. And we all deserve a little bit without that resistance. The next thing just says, Ayo shorty! And El Shaddai. So El Shaddai, so El is apparently the deity, and Shad was like the chest. So one of the original names of the deity was basically the deity of boobies. Damn titties. So maybe the deity might not mind being called El Shorty. Depends if it's shorter than you when it shows up in your view. But maybe it's available in every body too. Another word for flowers were bloody. I'm trying to remember if that's Welsh. I always get Welsh, Gaelic, and Irish mixed up because I study them similar timed. I think that's Welsh. I'm not gonna double check it. I'll correct it later if I have to. But there's a lot of connotations with roses and flowering and a bunch of other things, so it makes sense that maybe painting the roses red. Painting the roses red. We didn't paint the roses red. Why? Besides when the queen asked for it? This ain't a strange thing. name was Eliza Day. Why they called her that, we don't know. But her name was Eliza Day. Yeah, her name was Eliza Day. I can buy myself flowers. I can write my name in the sand. I can talk to myself for hours about shit that you might not comprehend. I can take myself dancing. I can smooth it all up. And I guess you can call me whatever you need to, like maybe Tulip. Instead of like Tupac. But I like that when they call me Big Poppa. Sometimes when they call me Daddy. The next line just says, veer to where we look. The human body vessel. Kinda like being in a relationship with yourself. But when you're driving the road, you want to look at where you're going because we naturally veer to where our eyes are going. So finding archetypes of success might be best. So you know where you're going with every test. You might want to re-trajectorize and course correct as often as you can to realign at best. Moogle? Pretty sure that's what makes the Koopa sound. Moogles. Not muggles. I'm kind of a great magician about town. But I heard that MAGA could also be a layer of Satanism, which is pretty fucking funny. Because I think they just mistranslated a bunch of fucking scriptures. Like, who wants to look like an asshole? I mean, I do that naturally, but I'm always trying to improve my game. Not stay the same. See if I can load this. The next thing on my list is the empath narcissist identification battle. Cause maybe people can be almost anything. And maybe the whole goal is to rebuke the sin. So empaths don't have to take bullshit from an echoing from the narcissist for fun. Maybe everybody can play a role. Personally, I like playing devil's advocacy so that even when a person's not there, they have somebody who tries to share potential ideations that could release them from any future storytellings that would potentially curse them. Because who's gonna defend the unsung? Sometimes you gotta stand up for those who are not around some. Maybe we just need the ability to loosen up our storytelling. Whatever. minor 7, I know that too. Next thing I saw was boning a frog for a few reasons. Did you know that a group of frogs is called an army? And apparently the Marines get like bone frog tattoos. And why did they turn all the frogs gay? Like, and I wouldn't even call them gay, because are they actually happy that way? There's some strange things about sexuality that develop, especially when you add some sort of layer of Stockholm syndrome and dominance. What are we teaching them? I was wondering about like the concept of Jesus saying, maybe everything's like a self-save spiritual checkpoint. Like when you get excited, you can get your Lord excited if it's like a star in the sky, and then it just like send out some more energy and make another star from your essence. So maybe every time you impress the deity inside, it's like a self-save spiritual checkpoint. Cause only you know when you try on the show, but you can't lie to yourself, only others will show. C minor 7. I don't quite remember this. I don't remember that. So let's try to play it. Apparently, the dub string is muted. I'm gonna have to figure out a way to do both here. And then the the first finger's on the third string on the first fret. The third finger's on the second string, third fret. And the fourth finger's on the third fret of the sixth string. Let's see if we can make this baby sing. Oh, that sounds weird. Oh, this is C minor major 7. Not quite, not quite. Try again. Reset, learning. Okay. So, top string is muted. Then on the third fret, we're barring a whole bunch of shit. Then on the fifth string, what's that? Fourth fret, second finger. And on the third string, the third finger on the fifth fret. So let's try it again. Sounds better. Call everything just practice. I mean, even doctors don't say that you're entering into they're perfect. They call it a practice too. Maybe to try to dissuade any future lawsuits. Oh. Again, originally, doctor came from docere, which was to teach. They started taking those Hippocratic oaths. So the concept of a power bottom beast mode, feet low, so feet, because feet, like phenomenal trajectory, is 1.618. But the ability to add what came up before in your fight. And a lodestone is like a thing that you utilize to lift other things. So a lodestone, when you're looking at metronomes, you get a whole bunch of them to sync. If you just lift them up, separate, let them swing and sway, and naturally they'll synchronize when they're happy. So maybe we just need to utilize the ability to upraise each other to see. C sharp minor 7. Okay, so it is. Oh, I can't remember what. I think that might be finished. I'm gonna have to for sure check this. But it is say on. So when you want, and if you know Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z. But to be Super Saiyan, it's just like, I'm saying it. Just saying, but I'm Super Saiyan it. Super it. Just being it. The next thing is Lumatic Highway. Lumatic, right? And shiny. Because there was a reporter that called people who are protesting in Israel on Lunatic Highway. But if those people were standing up truly for what they believe in, I would argue that those are lumatic humans. Super shiny, maybe the homo luminous. Maybe they know better than the grumpy cuz I think they might be on the super highway and showing the way for others who might be shy in their own way. Send me to Lunatic Highway, cause I wanna do it my way. What is this? E minor 7. Okay. Super shiny. That's first song out of a 3-pack. There's like a Trinity bundle of sexy, which I don't think I have this on the list. I'll find out later. But maybe when you're born, you got that Heroes Gamos thing just audited. Just so you know, you're a chosen person because your mom's egg sent out certain parameters and was like, I want this kind of human. And then we got you. It wasn't a race, actually. It was you were fucking chosen to show up. And I think you might have even chose to be here too or something. I don't know how that shit works. Whatever. But maybe the father of Abba in Hebrew is the sun itself, like the luminous being. Then the sun could be like the corporeal form that is essentially you. And then the Holy Spirit, the mom, is darkness. So you, human log, plus illuminative substance and dark matter, that again, do no harm, take no shit, yin yang, whoop whoop, human. Huge man. And everybody is a man. Some people get wombs attached to their man, or fees attached to their man. Some ladies get extra fees just because they got a womb attached to their man. Like, there's like fucking vagina tax. Oh, I forgot the bells, whatever. But we're going to hit the style button, smush some palm. I'm gonna go for a pop ballad. It was songs that I've done recently, but actually, fuck that. Let's get something concertoing that. Okay, and then voice of a brass section, a whole brass section. I feel like I have some brassy tones in my section, but we're gonna just do a quick aside because the next line just says hippos, whales, and guinea pigs. Whoop science. Can I get a whoop science? Weird science. Whoop 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 whoop. I'm pretty sure any animal that makes a whoop noise essentially knows that frequency vibrations that are amazing. But hippos and whales apparently are the closest relatives to each other. And guinea pigs look like little house hippos on land with fuzz. Skinny pigs, like the naked version of the guinea pig, definitely looks like a hippo. Just like straight up looks like a hippo. And a lot of these creatures have like this excitable whoop, 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 whoop noise. So what I'm saying is for enrichment of both humans and these creatures, I wonder if we can take some guinea pigs to a whale sanctuary just to get them all excited and see what happens. Maybe that's a missing link. Maybe if these animals both get excited at the same time, that's where we get a fucking Rosen Bridge. What if we just needed everybody to be permitted to be happy and excited at the same time? Like, mass meditations apparently make other people happy who have no fucking clue that the meditation's going on. So what if we actually all rely on the happy vibrations of others to be functional? And we just actually need to be on the same whoop science wavelength. I feel like that is an excellent idea, theory to test out. I would really enjoy people's theories to be more, how can we amplify success and happiness for people, and just like, whoop, just randomly send joy. Oh, oops, I packeted some joy there. Oh, you didn't see that? That's why random acts of kindness are so fucking effective, because surprise, whoop, joy, right out the butthole. Like, except for if they like it like that. Ask them first. Because sometimes, like, flash mobs on the subway are kind of fucking awkward for the person who, is on their way to something really serious and they can't quite enjoy it. Like, true happiness can't be forced. But if we satisfy needs for a first step, that usually helps. Turns out, I almost know I don't have this written down, but there's 13 Canadian agencies who are spying on our shit, which is sinful as fuck, but also probably burdens bodies, minds, spirits, because, like, if the dark matter in us that is, like, that knowing essence is aware of this shit and has been trying to, I don't know, kick smart dust out of our bodies because we don't want trespassers against us, then would it possibly be burdening everybody to the point where if we just actually had our base needs, that we'd probably all be a lot happier and functional and could, I don't know, work better, get more things accomplished? So, I definitely want to bitch about something. People, I just don't know where to actually put that. But all I'm saying is, proper murmuration makes swarming, flocking, and schooling animals operate a lot better. And again, that's enough space around them, and you don't fucking send shit in animals. It's just, don't do that. People should be smarter than that, right? Or correct? Again, I like having all of my lefts as potential direction. Because again, if you go back to your core every time, doesn't matter which direction you go in, it's always the correct core raw, ECT. Core, center, raw, illuminative sun, ect. Like sexy ectoplasm. Or etc. This is for sure Welsh, but come rag. So, a lot of people are just called the people, usually. And then a lot of times, other people don't use the people's, so like the Greek, the Hellenes, in Welsh, comrade, it's like, it's comrades, let's be real. Dine people, sometimes people call them Navajo, which apparently has some horrible connotations, so we call them Dine. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly. And then the same thing with Eskimo, which is a strangely near derogatory term. They're Inuit people. So, like, calling people what they prefer to be called shouldn't be that difficult. We have great technology now. We could probably have some sort of digital card that says, I prefer this, and it would be really easy. Like, you can just ask people. I know sometimes it requires memory, but to look at somebody and just to say what they look like to you, if it's easy just to say they, like, there's logical workarounds for everything. But it turns out a lot of people just like being called people, to be related to, for general kinship, to be treated with respect. That shouldn't be that hard. Oh, Romani people is another example. Where people, they call them gypsies, which is basically a racial slur for saying that they're like tricksters or thieves. But usually it turns out the people who don't call the original people their names like the people are the thieves of these people's identity, culture, land, all this shit. So, projection much? Fuck. Let's try it out. weird things in my mouth that I was not expecting. Kind of like when people put words in each other's mouths. Maybe if we all stick to our own story and just ask what other people's preferred story is, then we could actually comprehend things better. But again, it's maybe best to not say that we understand, because if you stand under somebody, you can become a peon. So maybe it's nice just to comprehend and treat others the way that they want to be treated, and not exactly just to listen blindly, but seek to actually and just comprehend. Oh, yeah. Gross. It's pretty slow. Let's speed this concerto. Faster. A little slower, a little bit faster. Sure. It's basically tempo at 203, but we're looking for at least 200, so I feel like it's synchronicity. What's your next list? Touch input blocked. No, that's not gonna happen. Oh, is it actually pleasing a person, the people, or is it just complex exploitation? Just strange exploitation? A lot of people say that they're a people pleaser, but does it actually please them, or do you just assume what the other person wants in their system? And then if they ask very specifically for something, do you actually give it to them? And if to please another you just please yourself, does that actually get anything accomplished, or is it just passing the buck to somebody else? It's a strange concept. So maybe instead of people pleasing and letting down your future self, just being authentic with what can be done might be amazing. I think my lower lip is chafing. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. We're gonna have to run them up and do it again. How we're talking about bloody old flowers. It says a rose from the dead is maybe reincarnation. The concept that you can spring forth life or existence again. But if a skeleton hands you a flower, is that being a rose from the dead? Keep on coming back again? Is that reincarnation, like being into the game? Depends on your identification system. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, and 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 8, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, 201, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. I'm pretty sure that touches the ground. That was a great success. Turns out if you just keep on putting it in with your practice, it gets better. The next line just says you can't find your soul song singing somebody else's words. Relatability doesn't mean originality. Cover songs still deviate, bring newness. Otherwise it's just a rendition, which are still pretty cool. But you gotta put that oomph into it from you. And I mean, a lot of people chase spirits in the bottom of a bottle, but is that actually your spirit that you're summoning up? Or just drunken stuff? Maybe just amplifies, and if you are already a cavernous hole, then maybe it just echoes what you already got going on. Alphian in the room. Oh. Why are you singing anyway? Is it to actually enjoy what's coming out of your body? Are you fully present and accounted for when you're putting that rendition forth? Because it should be filled with play. Like, why would you be playing music if you're not actually playing it? If you're just, I don't know, echoing it, just put on the radio. Not sure why, I just enjoy now. Hey, baby, you want to tug on my beer? Past life knowledge doesn't excuse ignorance of this existence. stories change, or maybe were never comprehended to begin with. Why that situation passed instead of being kept, and maybe deja vu is just a reminder from a previous version of you. Again, everybody's got that cellular memory passed down from previous iterations. Woo. So maybe you were meant to do something unique with this time that you seek. Ooh. 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 Do you feel the soulfulness in that? Cause like, ooh, that's real. Why? Are you icky guy? I'm not sure if I actually have this one written down, but icky in Vietnamese is selfish, but ikigai in Japanese is the perfect sweet spot in a Venn diagram of what you're capable of doing, what you're talented at, what you can get paid for, and what is needed in the world. It's like bingo bango. Keep doing that tango. Ooh. Let's push this. Sexy chin beard. I guess when I have my chin beard, you can just say, "Oh, hello, Poppa," which is just Hawaiian for strawberry. Because I guess you can call me pretty fruity, especially with this cute little top on. There's a line that just says late game strategy. I mean, I show up to this pretty late or early depending on your definition. But sometimes it's just great to develop your own kind of mechanism and not maybe stick to tradition, because if you don't ever get to the late game in your strategy because you've been playing too many moves in advance on a different kind of game board, then you never get to see the true reality. Curiosity. Curios was ancient Greek for lord or master. So maybe trying to lord or master over others is how curiosity kills that pussy. At least the pussy's urge to be stroked by a fucking asshole who thinks they can lord over cats. Cause like, have you ever really met a cat? You can't lord over that. Meow, meow, meow. Okay, that was a switch. But I'm on the page for it, so that's keyboard knows. D-7, the two top strings are muted. Third string is open. First and second fingers on the first fret of the fifth and sixth strings. Third finger is on the second fret of the fourth string. Just says military swinging, because I've heard some tales that you might be able to get some sort of there's a monetary benefit from taking a wife, but it doesn't say that there's a monetary benefit for treating that wife with respect. So if you end up getting a lady and then leaving, there might be a little bit of swinging. But I get a little bit Genghis Khan. Don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me. Ooh, nobody else but me. I get a little bit Genghis Khan. Don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me. Ooh, but nobody else but me. But they don't. Oh, there's actually a line that says that they don't care. They don't even necessarily want the person, they just are very selfish. Why is there so many drag shows hidden in the military, in the army? And is there some sort of fuckery trying to get entangled in the sheets? Because it just seems like there was an observation that maybe at a time it was easy to entangle other people in a strange sexual dancing with neuromuscular triggering from a distance. And it caused certain elements in a Mandelbrot set to act in accordance. But luckily, if the mind-body-spirit complex recognizes fuckery of that machination, sometimes people can ascend, not necessarily keep dealing with those who keep bunging up the ass end of the system. I've heard that certain entities can develop amazing willpower to see past the illusion. Havana syndrome? Ooh, nah. I'm not interested in that bullshit. Havana? Ooh, nah. Thick, fucked up. Thick and fucked up. Thick is, it's like, and then fucked up is complicated. Why do you have to go and make things complicated? I see the way you're acting like it's somebody else. It gets me frustrated. But existence like this, cause you fall and you crawl and you break and you take and you get what you turn it into. Why do you have to go and make things so fucking complicated? Why can't you be real? We're looking for the real deal. We don't need no Mr. and Mrs. Smith, spy versus spy nonsense. Maybe the whole time we were just looking for less disguise and more real guys. And if everybody has a gender in their body, but maybe their sources come from the heavens, you see, then maybe the planetary influence of that goes into the human radio might be totally different gender too. This is why it's great to ask how people peruse themselves. sign that says cheating for leaderboard status just confuses. Because if people are looking for actual leaders, and the people who are looking like leaders are just totemic figureheads who yoinked the shit without the actual effort, then you're pretty much leading the lemmings off of a cliff, and that's fucking rude. What's the point in doing what you do if you're not authentic with your deity inside of you? Then who are you truly psyoping in that case? And who are you gonna let down anyway? C minor 7. Oh, turn it on. This is kind of relevant, actually. Animal Crossing, talked about this last episode. But is that just like when I was talking about Curiosity? Is it just like a guilt lording trainer? Just trying to make people like almost happy by buying them off? And if it's like Animal Crossing, like crossing over to the other side, or if you look into Ghost Bride shit and like red letter envelopes, is it just trying to buy the favors from the spirits? And again, who's letting each other down when they really hear it? So maybe instead of playing Guild Lord in the Curiosity, we can just be authentic with what we're looking for and hearing. Maybe it's not a Highlander game, and people are playing Highlander with a scarecrow, and they're still losing. So then, in that situation, who's really dummy thick? It might just be the person who's fucking around with scarecrows. Because, I mean, maybe there can be a whole bunch of people if they actually just got their shit together and was legitimate, instead of trying to, I don't know, twin swap and thinking that others have any kind of bearing on their success. I think that's what makes a person sick and dummy, so when they don't realize their own power, thinking that somehow another person having power somehow takes away from their own. That could be a psyop. From what I've heard, the path is homo luminous, which means that everybody would get their soul tethers back, their corazon hooked up with the RH. And the only reason people would lose that shit is if they fucking betrayed the spirit in themselves or another. You can't get that back by fucking around anymore. It's not like 3 sins make a correct. It's not like directives. Maybe that's why Jesus said, God, why have you forsaken me? Because he was talking to Capricorn, the sea goat, which is Saturn, which is like the cap of the ass that would glass ceiling any potential deity, because maybe he was worried that after he got kicked out of heaven, he didn't want anybody else to still access their lord, their Aethera, because he lost his Ashura, like, first. That's the only thing Odin was actually first at, was losing. So, if the presidential bloodline is actually those who got deleted genes, if you look at negative, there's actually a whole genome that gets deleted, which could be like, if some people eat the brains of an animal, they get prion disease, which eats their brains. So maybe if you eat the palm de sang, the apple of blood, the corazon of another entity, you lose your own heart, your own soul, your own connection to the heavens. That's why the tree said, or well, the deity said not to eat the apple from the tree. So don't nom on the palm de sang. The next thing just says, Moose will poo. Swing a Quinn Hervey. Moose will poo is apparently Klingon for haters are gonna hate. And the reason why is besides Swing a Quinn Hervey, because Swing a Quinn Hervey is apparently Finnish for grooves like a moose. Which I'm pretty sure is the way that I dance. But both of them could basically mean nonsense. But what was language except for nonsense that a person said to another person and then they agreed upon it being a language, and then that was words. So what is any kind of spell casting or spelling it out except for what should be common sense between two entities? Because if I say certain noises, people who have heard that noise before and have that same vibration with it comprehend. And maybe that's what conversation and language is all about anyways. So those who think that they are spellcasting and using trickery on another person without that person actually comprehending, that's them psyopsing themselves. And maybe sometimes the spells work because they're actually at max level, just getting duper's delight and finally impressing themselves for a hot fucking second. Otherwise they just let themselves down so often that if anything works, even lying to another person, they finally get a semi-chub over it. So maybe that's like the only time they actually like make themselves happy, because they've been so inauthentic and masked up for such a long time that the only time that they actually get happy is when they're fucking lying and duping and they think they get away with it, but the other person probably knows. But they're trying to inspire their own fucking soul for a hot second. everything else takes practice, effort, authenticity, the willingness to make mistakes and recover. It's not easy. Ascended mastery is to actually self-master and make progress in earnesty. Everything else is just fuckery. There's a whole bunch of people who apparently Cabbage Patched, and I say that because the Cabbage Patch dolls were stolen. But apparently, a lot of the people who are famous for certain things are basically plagiarists. So what the fuck is the whole point of that anyway? They probably go to the end of their existence realizing that their soul, their soul, didn't make anything from them stealing from another person. So at max level, they didn't get any after existences because they didn't bother to excite their star to make more stars. So they fucking psyops themselves at the end of it. So maybe that's why Disney was just like, oh fuck, I'm gonna have to cryogenically freeze myself so that I don't fucking expire, which it probably wouldn't work because he's probably gone. Because you can't actually fix that after you've already fucked the dog so hard. Just saying. Ephemeria, seawater for Poseidon, thirsty crotch. Apparently, that was a way that she tried to let Poseidon know that she was into it, where she just poured seawater all over her nethers. Maybe that was the first sploosh. The next thing just says, Great Big Matty Seahorse. So, Matty means big, and, oh, I can't remember actually. But Mari in Korean means horse. And Mary, M-A-R-I, like maritime, means sea. So Great Big Mari is like Great Big Seahorse. Also, sarcastic evolution leaves crabby animals. I guess apparently a whole bunch of shit is just trying to evolve into crabs. Which is pretty amazing if you think about it. Maybe it's because everybody's developing hard shells and getting kind of crabby. Because they don't know how to deal with their emotionality and they just need to step sideways around situations. It's an interesting concept anyhow. Mustakala is dark fish in Finnish, but also means like an octopus, which is awesome. And then Kalmari, so Kal is horse and Mari sea, so horsey. I got hair in my mouth. This is fun. Illuvia de pesce en loro. Oh yeah, Illuvia de pesce en loro. Cocero de pescado. It's just two ways to say it rains fish. Because every year in Honduras it rains fish, apparently, which is amazing for them. They eat that shit up. But don't. Illuvia de pesce en loro. Cocero de pescado. done with song 2. Oh no, there's a lot more stuff to talk about. That's surprising. The next topic just says lackey lost their the QI. Because maybe people become lackeys when they lose access to themselves, their soul, their energy, and they lack their chi, their energy, the key to why they exist. The QI, their quintessential intelligence. Basically, there's a whole bunch of ways to say their virility, baby. Your virility, baby. You want to keep that shit. Because again, you want to keep your virility because 3 lackeys doesn't make a whole entity. You can't just cram jam a bunch of failures together and think that you can eventually group think yourselves into being proper. You have to figure it out on your own. Like, I don't know what to tell you. If you can't impress yourself by yourself, then fake impressing for others. They might just be performing nice, like you did to get there anyhow. So how many liars till you find a true say? Probably never. That's turns out groupthink. It could be just a clusterfuck, circle jerk, army ants in a death spiral. There's nothing, and like mass psychosis is a thing. So if the whole group somehow got addicted to lying to themselves and others, then the person who might even seem like they don't fit might be telling the truth. The truth say. It just might feel really fucking weird if you're so used to being lied to for your entire existence that you... Because if... Actually, this is a really interesting concept, is dyslexics might not actually be... Because I've seen that they get insulted for not being able to read, but maybe they just didn't want to read fucking lies and bullshit, so their spirit overrided that, and then they got, like, situationally traumatized, and they just, like, no touchy. So maybe, because, like, a lot of the people who are classified as dyslexics that I meet are fucking razor sharp, opinionated, capable humans. They just don't want to read fucking certain words, because maybe their spirit knows that those words were awkward or bullshit or whatever, so they just stop touching it. And that same thing could be with, if you deny your spirit so many times, it just fucks off, because it won't be heard there anyhow. So maybe the whole concept is maybe we just need to be real. The next thing just says, no, little. Which is, I think, Vietnamese NHO just means little, and it just says, no. Oh, no. Little thing. Okay. One more just random talk about it. It says elementary school, deities and the basics, like dirt bodies, etheric breath, water flow, very martial arts, fire in the chest, the divine spark. So it's elementary, my dear son of Watts. What's up? What's Why does it hurt so bad? My theory is fucking Nazis. That's a joke. Because apparently when they switched from analog to digital, they, like, turned up the hertz from, was it 332 to 340? And if you look, there's, like, the spiral, a lot of energy, like in the Smith charts and stuff like that. It seems like it naturally vortexes, like so many things. But if they went from like natural waves and vortex to like intense like fire hose of sound, then it's like taking that 8, which is like, if you turn the 8 on its side, it becomes the infinity symbol. So maybe when they did that, that's why it now hurts for forever, for infinity. Because they turned the 8 on its side and they cranked that bitch up a little too high. Next line just says Dove Snake Moana. Hey, baby. We're still matchy. This is Snake Bearer Biznik Chic. ISIS. A little emphasis on that. Actually, I'm going to talk this out too. Because it says Aleph Tau was indicative of spirit soul, not full alpha omega cyclical abuser and gaping asshole. Straight up, that's what it says. Aleph Tau could be a horoscopic clue, but Aleph, first and last, could be like the matrilineal matryoshka, because women actually have genes from the very first in them, in their body. And Christ, actually, like the body of Christ, was a fem body because yeast is scientifically coded feminine. Just straight up. And again, in the, I think, original deified text, when the Aleph Tau symbol was beside a name, it was when the Holy Spirit was talking through a body. And if these people kept destroying their link to their aethera, to their spirit, then calling it alpha males and omegas, which is a whole different concept, which could have come from mistranslations, might have actually led people so off the mark that they could never find their way back to their spirit soul. And maybe everybody at certain points could have the Holy Spirit talking and acting through them if they remember that intercellular space, the darkness. I believe in a thing called Karen. Oh, guitar. And it just says that's Cap, because Capricorn, Saturn, is what I call the alpha males and the omegas. The white hats and the black hats keep buying hats from the same mammonistic Mad Hatter. That's the Cap on that shit. Because the Catholic Church, the Satanists, the Masons all worship fucking Getty. Which, if that was the first entity who lost his spirit, probably not the role model that they want to follow. But whatever, to each their own fucking path. But if you require somebody else to be convinced or tricked, probably the wrong path. And don't fucking drag other people to fucking off the cliff, lemmings. Fuck. Like, next thing says, Robert Stafford, which apparently was a dude, possibly in drag, Friar Tucked, like tucking them balls in, made a Mary out of men. Made Marian, right? Correct? Whatever. Because apparently, the closest thing to Friar Tuck in, was it court records, was a whole bunch of dudes who were either painted up as clowns, in camouflage, or in drag, which could all be the same thing according to gay frogs in the army. And it's hilarious. I mean, it could be incorrect, but like, and the next thing, this is all relevant. It's all the same stuff. Fembots and gay frogs are like sexy mosquitoes. You can't Google that. Because, fembots is basically to keep, nerds company, because they can't listen to other people because they probably lost access to their spirit a long time ago because they, for reasons, lots of reasons. Gay frogs, we talked about that. Are like sexy mosquitoes. Sexy mosquitoes, basically they released a whole bunch of like hyper attractive mosquitoes that are used to basically depopulate certain mosquitoes. I feel like that's the same concept. So maybe instead of that bullshit, we just get people back online with their actual spirits. Because when somebody takes too much trauma, their brain partitions to protect their spirit. And then they get different, archetypes, or they become hollow. It's actually a scientific method for protection. So maybe when people were I have a theory where people were partitioned so that they could run background processes for the machine. But maybe that shit is why the learned population is so fracking dumb. When did nerds get so dumb? I don't know. I don't know. But there's way better ways to do pretty much everything. Turns out if you put a win-win-win condition, win for yourself, win for the other, and win for the whole, maybe the machine elves behind the scenes or the spirit will satisfy those urges. Because it says ascended self-mastery, not ass end that self-masturbate story. Because everything is a story. And you need to believe your own bullshit. But maybe you're supposed to actually impress your spirit, impress your capabilities, be authentic, not butt fuck shit up and try to bait other masters to get your story across. Because maybe that's the cap in the ass. So, speaking of cap in that ass, style, this is the outro song, so I'm pretty excited. Before that, Cuckoo and Cowbirds. So, if everybody is like a soul, a star, then maybe the people that we're born to aren't necessarily our spiritual parents, or they could be our physical parents, but just like cuckoos and cowbirds, they go and they plant their eggs in other animals' nests. So that could be kind of what humans do, and why we're from different houses. Because maybe what energy we have and give off doesn't show up in the same. Like, there's nature, nurture, solar tethers. There's a fucking bunch of stuff that goes into making a person. But really, the best thing to look at is how can you impress your spirit knowing everything? Because if our deity, our Lord, judges us through our own eyes, then really being true to self and doing our best efforts in every single situation, being fully present and accounted for, is the best option, because nobody's going to know your path except for you. Invasive, self-replicating, mutant, lobster-like creatures have arrived in Ontario. Marble crabs! I just thought that was like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme song, but marble crabs are marbled crayfish that have been showing up. Again, invasive, self-replicating, mutant, lobster-like creatures have arrived in Ontario. Marble crabs! I just think marble crabs is a hilarious fucking name. And there was an episode where I was talking about witches, and I said that I'm not a Harwell Decatron, which was a computing device that anagrams out to witch. So I'm not she. Not Harwell Decatron. I might be a little bit of chaos. I might be a bunch of shit. I might be collecting more shit as I go and expanding outwards. Don't know. Can't guarantee anything. You can't hold me to an identity. I'm just gonna keep shifting. It's just how she goes. Okay, so style. Smush a palm. What's that? 16-bit shuffle. It's been a while. It's clarinet trio, but it looks like clunt trio. CLNT. Don't be such a clunt right now. I want to call people cunts, but they would have to have charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent, and a lot of people are missing those certain aspects that are bitchy. Oh, from the tortoise episode. Dome is slick circulation system. Vector curve argument heats up. Apparently, Dome the way that it circulates air actually gives more credence to the fact that curve structures, like vector curves, circles, that kind of stuff, single calculation is stronger than a pyramid, because to make a bridge out of things you need one vector curve or a fuck ton of triangles, and maybe that's why it's called TRY, triangle, because it's the angle of trying, not just doing it. Just saying. Vector curve argument heats it up. I did see Icky is selfish. Icky is selfish. There. Again, I've been trying to watch my words because certain people like to hear the sound of their own name. I try to maybe sometimes say my own name like a Pokemon, but I heard wicked fairies don't care if their name is said in favor, in spite, or in jest, just that you spend the time paying attention to them because they need to hear Beetlejuice or Voldemort. But maybe getting their name in somebody's head isn't actually the same as getting their name written in the skies. So we're gonna see, because there might be some clear signs coming up. So, the word tej was Polish for this, Hungarian for milk, and is Klingon for scientist. But tej, that's French for jeter. It's like dumped it, threw it out, cut that shit out of there. Or it could be my trivial extensible job submission, but that's a strange linkage there. Again, talking about races. Oh, loyal opposition could be those wicked fairies in the political system. There's the red and the blue, the black and the white, the left and the right, but they're all still just taking away attention from your personal might. So keep saying and supporting the stuff that pays into your future self, your friends, your family, the amazing things around you that you want to see time and time again. Maybe that's the best balancing. Because otherwise it's just high by grim brotherhood stories, and maybe they need to be released from that identity structure, because it seems like the role-playing game got pretty tired. But names for the rabbit. Tokisagi Konento Sasha Shosho Koni. And for the tortoise, Wartortle, a half-shelled maiden, the legend of Zelva, Minogame Chelona, Technos Beka. And it's just talking about singing for yourself, like Jigglypuff, Jigglypuff. It's all about tone, support, continued attempts, singing in what you want to see more with merriment, so it can feel that it's available and permitted where it is. Summon, coax out the best kind of things from the scene. It's what's deserving. next thing just says orchestration, blue whales, and the summer of salmon hats. I like saying orchestration and thinking about all the orcas. Maybe we were supposed to save the whales, but the whales realized that we let, like, the voyage home failed. Star Trek gave us a lesson and we were just supposed to enact it. But instead, Kiska was banging her head against the fucking side of her tank and we just let her tank. And then we wonder why the orcas are attacking yachts, because maybe the orcas realized that they've all we got. So the orcas, apparently you're not supposed to call it the revenge of the orcas, but the revenge of the orcas, the orchestration's going off. They keep sinking yachts, and the blue whales are back in action. A blue whale's like 3 fucking school buses in length. That's badass. And they were talking about how the orcas kind of get fatty. Like there was a whole summer of salmon hats where they just decided that it was fashionable. It was like 87 and an orca just wore a salmon on its head. And then a whole bunch of other orcas did the same thing. I just thought that was funny. So, friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your external auditory meatus. That's actually the name for the ear when I was studying the body. External auditory meatus in the middle. Lend it to me. Can you hear me? I'm gonna keep it louder. Or at least the whales are taking action. Llama is apparently just like the taxonomy name for llamas. But I can just like see the llama sparkle while the spit is coming towards the person. Llama clamma. The next thing just said Persian carpet flatworm-esque fuckery, fencing alpha omegas for dominance. Because flatworms are both male and female, and they just kind of like penile fence at each other, and then whoever takes it has to wear the skirt and keep the eggs. So that's what I think the Highway Brotherhood's all about. Isn't that what war is? I got a little bit Kangas gone. Don't want you to get it on with nobody else but me. With nobody else but me. The next thing just says lies and thievery need other people. Stay in your own lane means more success. Because if you're actually authentic, not looking for excess, and you don't actually need anybody to bear witness, you just do it for its own sake. Just do it like chopping wood and carrying water. Before a mastery, what you do? You chop wood and carry water because you need it. And it's what you're supposed to be doing. And then after ascend mastery, what you do? Chop wood, carry water. But you might do it with a little bit more potency. Repeated bout effect can learn almost anything with normalization. But why? Why are you doing that? What you're doing? And you got some style? Because everything gets a little less effective over time. Your muscles get used to the comprehension of what you've been doing. But why? But why? Why are you doing it? Because someone told you to? But why? Queen Tira. 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 Queen Tira. Queen Tira. Tera, Atera, Ashira. Queen Tira. Queen Tira. Atera, Ashera, Ashira. Queen Tira. Queen Tira. Green Terra, Blue Terra, Gold Terra, Wet Terra. Queen Tira. Tira. Shira. Princess of Power. Xena, Z-E-N-A, Jenna, just means female. Xena, warrior princess, Queen Tira, Tira, Shira. Here is Kaidi, or Kaidi is also kitty. Here, Kaidi, Kaidi. And then in Finn, it's Kisa. So you just call a cat or by kiss, 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 kiss. Here, kitty, kitty, kiss, 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 kiss. It's like the best form of cat calling. Kiss, 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 kiss. So, what I'm gonna try to do is try to hit 200 like over the moon. Let's speed it up. Oh, let's do it. We're party mode. Celebratory. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, gotta do it again. In Scottish Gaelic, to be excited is Bjoren. Viren. It's actually pronounced Viren. Viren. But it's like catching air, getting fucking lifted. That's what we're trying to do with this, is keep this bitch airborne, keep it excited, keep it spinning. Viren. Airborne. Get lifted. Get excited. Get turned. Get turned. Get turned. Get turned. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 91, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91. Oh, not quite where we're going for. lava sinking, forests and gold. Just what we need. Not necessarily to do what you're told, but in Greek again, I believe, the address is the man. So your address is where you belong and where you be. So your home is where you stand. And when it says biblically to listen to the man, is listen to your fucking body, because it has multiple brains and many sources that may be able to tell you where you're going. But you can't necessarily listen to somebody else over yourself, because they might not have your best interests at their core, because they're still somebody else. But your body has an instinct need to keep you going. So listening to the men that you're given might be actually seeding what you're sowing. So maybe your husband was your man all along. Your whole body is your true song. Says paying damages versus demonstrating repentance with bonus joy. So why do we always try to employ ways to get back at another person? Because if we actually cared, then we'd probably want to see them grow and be successful and learn from what we tried to share. So that's why you gotta rebuke the sin, not the sinner, and let them know what's what. Because, yeah, you can sue them after the endeavor, but it's like rubbing their nose in cold stuff. So, what we actually want is to see people demonstrate functional integrity, where their mind, body, spirit matches their intention, actions, words that they utilize and hear. Because that way we actually get bonus joy, because if everybody is able to employ functional, capable methodology, then later, if it doesn't benefit us instantaneously, it can benefit us later down the road. And that's how we actually get harvest. So maybe it's time to let the best things be planted. I heard there's a deity who really could spit some fish, but a boy named Susanoo got pretty fucking pissed, but he was already kicked out of heaven before he did a nasty deed. So maybe that's when we started following a bad kind of seed. Let's see if I can get the sticky button. One, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 34, 75, 76, 87, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 76, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 80, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 200, win. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 301, 302, 303, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 310. We're still winning, because we said what we'd be doing. So, Yiki is Polish for appreciation, to give some thanks, Again, originally it was to maybe think, because if everything that is had to be imagined before they could be created or find it, then everything starts as imagination by visualization, by giving thanks to some situation. So maybe picturing utopia. And then Zinky is like, check out this gin, this spirit. And Jinky, Scooby. Because Velma is like Wilhelm, the helm of willpower. Like Wilhelm and William. I'm pretty much actually at the end of the list, which is pretty amazing. So I guess it's just party time until the end, 'cause that's what we be doing. It's trying to summon the best for our stars in the sky to impress the ancestor that goes all around the room. And tiny yellow flying or big yellow flying in the room, I appreciate you just as you be and do, because I see etheric points of view. 'Cause what if Aethera Ashira is just space? Then it's been holding the game board open for us to fuck about the place. That's pretty amazing. just meeting somebody and then realizing that they are a celestial body. You got the stardust all up inside ya. I adore the way you shine. Keep on amazing us with your ability across space and time. Again, sinning was an archer return to miss the mark. And maybe everybody has their own target and their mark. And if the only eternal unforgivable sin was to blaspheme the spirit and self or other, then thinking about all the people that utilize smart dust and invasive technologies would probably just become fucking soulless entities. And if they took enough trauma to get to where they'd be going, then they might have overactive amygdalas. The brainstem could be showing. They call that the reptilian, the lizard brain. It just means that they can't expand past their limitations, and they usually can't utilize imagination, utilize creativity, probably have some barriers to sensory experiences, and we've seen. So if those people have their base instincts all lit up, that makes them usually more competitive and like greedy and stuff. And then if these people were seen as leaders because the way that they seek attention, money, power, things that make them feel better, then maybe that's the worst kind of leadership that we could have ever had. And that would make the military-industrial complex just a highlight of what became bad. If you look at the Ubuntu concept, it usually meant that the tribe would surround a person like that and just remind them of all the amazing times so they could be led back to their spirit. And maybe these people were shouting ever so loudly and looking for somebody who could actually see past their projection and make sure that they were properly taken care of and articulated, that they could find their way back to source. Instead, we end up making, what, space and force? Yuck. Actually, hilarious that I went back to the chin. The shalom implies wholeness. So maybe we just needed to get our souls back and then find our wholeness again. And so mind, body, spirit could be working in tandem.
says a Shiva, like Shiva, Shiva lingo. A Shira, Princess of Power, and Aethera, or Aetera. If Aetera is to like a terra, like soul is to soil, then as above, so below might just be more than just for show. For show. For show. Got distracted from my voice. For show. F sharp minor 7. There's apparently bar here. Third finger there. gotta make great ideas in your mind that satisfy the win-win-win condition. Oh, that's why. You want to clear my mouth? So I think that's pretty much it. So let's try this again. Besides the tibia, beneath the patella, with the femur is the fibula. You're standing on it, baby. You're standing on my baby. Don't pull my leg. Wait, pull my leg. Pull my leg. It's a conspiracy. You're a part of it now. Jealous? Cause we're done. Great success, biz. Episode 200, party time with the Zertnerts. Complete. Got the hair back down. Oh! Pumped. Just so you know, I appreciate your existence. If you happen to catch this, and you can appreciate my existence, that just means that you're a fucking stellar being, and you can see past the kaleidoscopic funhouse mirror distortion of different facets on the crystallization gem that is humanity. Fucking hey, buddy. Proud of you. But I'm done. Complete. I've been told for
for the evenito. I might take the day off tomorrow. Probably not. Depends if I somehow. Actually, I don't even think I'm gonna lose my voice. I'm getting used to this little chicanery. But even though I didn't necessarily recap all the things, we did get through a lot of strange topics as per usual. Keep going in excellence, bruh. Do it.